For Backlever, Manna and the front split, we're doing a dynamic version, so 1 to 3 reps in it. I like, like breaking it up and getting a nice dynamic ones, getting a nice full range of motion with these. Feels quite good. But it's up to you if you're working on the isometric or the eccentric one and a heavier version and you're making progress, keep going with that for another month. But if you want to get into this one, pretty basic. You want to have your basic kind of backlever position down and then you're working up into a pike. So set the rings up where you can just get that nice kind of lift off. If you do need to jump, a small jump is okay. If you want to come down softly and strengthen. If you don't quite leave the ground, that's cool too. You just work on that flexibility to get to there. If you can get higher up, that's cool. Stretching through, that's quite nice. Control it, really feel stable on the shoulder. You can use the parallel grip, supinated or the pronated grip for them. I like the supinated grip with it, and then setting it up higher is great too, so you get more range of motion, and then setting it up so you come down but don't even touch the ground, so you come down into a tuck or a dead hang, a German hang style deal, which is quite good on the connective tissue and strengthening that. Obviously, if you're getting stronger, you can do the lowering down portion of each in an open tuck, or start to open out into a heavier backlever variation, which works well, and get those 3 reps. And it just breaks it up if you've been trying hard for a while on isometrics and it's just straining, just to get that nice dynamic feel. And even if you've been working eccentrics, getting 3 reps in a row, so raising up on an easier version and coming down on a harder version, rather than just working up one heavy eccentric. It's good to break that up. For the dynamic manner, you're just going through similar positions. So you've got the fingers pointing back, hips come up, right up, get up as high as you can, lean back as far as you can. Could use the wall there to make it more measurable. And then going into that nice tucked L position and really trying to get your butt back through each time. So really try to get that press through. You could have the hands this way if it's a bit strong on the wrists. This way is cool too. So that way it's more like the pike press for that press handstand. It lets you kind of push through a little bit more. So either one, whatever feels good. You could also use some dumbbells or parallettes to raise yourself up a little bit to make it a bit easier to get the butt to pass through. But even if you can't manage that, even just getting from there, coming up and down, like that is quite cool as well. But getting the press through is going to strengthen that shoulder a little more. The dynamic front split, I coach it just like we do in the class for the warm-up. Personally, I don't do that because I'm doing that every day when I'm warming up anyway, so I just use a heavier front split variation to keep that strong. But this one here is really nice to work on getting that nice flow, good control, really getting that pelvic tuck there to really open up that hip flexor, and coming back, you can even get the kind of dynamic flossing through there, and then coming around, really tucking the butt under here so you get that rotation. Other side. And then changing to the other leg. Again, here really trying to tuck that butt under to stretch out that hip flexor. And I like that turn there to get that extra kind of false grip stretch, internal rotation, and then getting that flossing there, and then coming around, opening up the chest, tucking the butt under, and the other side, hitting all those different sides of the hip flexor, so front, inside, outside. But yeah, get 4 sets of those done. If you need to break it up, get those dynamic versions done, otherwise keep working on what you're working on. Send some videos in to get some feedback. See you soon.